Seems like every week there's a new IPO, a major merger, a huge strategic decision by one of the tech behemoths, or maybe even an antitrust case that is all across the business headlines. If you want to make sense of those stories, distill them down to the most important details, you got to watch the Piper Rundown. Hannah and I started the Rundown because we wanted our viewers to win.
Hey everyone, we are trying something new.
It's really hard to make sense of the business stories of the day, so what we try to do in every single episode is explain the stories very plainly, give you all the background that other shows might gloss over or fail to fully articulate, and then explore the strategies and the corporate decision-making that the leaders behind these stories made. So how does it work? We drop 3 episodes a week where we have read all the different media outlets, Bloomberg, Wall Street Journal, Axios, The Verge, found the stories that we think resonate the most, that have the largest implications for the economy, for the world of business, that give us a clue as to where things may be headed in the future. One of my favorite short sellers is a guy by the name of Mark Cahodes, and when he talks about some of the most preeminent financial media, he calls it the Cartoon Network because it shares the same 2 first letters.
Oh no!
The reason I think he calls it that is because it is all of these talking heads who are highly incentivized to do 2 things. Number 1, glad hand the executives of these large corporations so that they'll continue to come on and talk on the network. And because they are all wrapped up in the Wall Street mantra of, why don't you buy? Why don't you buy?
No, what do? You get another brilliant idea, a special idea, another situation, another stock to reinvest his earnings and then some. And he will every single time because they're fucking addicted.
When we make our episodes, it's Hannah and me wearing a goofy shirt, sitting in someone's living room, sitting in our office, talking about it like normal people. It is not about some missionary from on high sitting behind the fancy desk telling you like it is. It's about having a conversation. It's about having a discussion about the facts on the ground and you being involved in that process. It's also important to recognize that there is no media outlet that is without bias. Sometimes when we're analyzing a business or a business decision, we think it's bad or we think it's good. And we're not gonna be shy about alluding to that. You'll have no ambiguity as to what our opinions may be. But in an effort to not only have intellectual honesty, but to also make sure that you see a well-rounded picture of potential investment, of a potential merger or acquisition. We're gonna try and break down both the bull and the bear case associated with that deal. We go to the best sources that we can find who are those bulls or bears on the topic generally, summarize what we think are the most compelling arguments, and give you both sides. That way, it's you seeing the whole picture, you who is maximally informed, and you who gets to decide. You're busy. Watch the Piper Rundown because we've done all the research, we've assembled all the best sources, we'll lay it out for you, and you end up informed, educated, and maybe a little entertained.